Now you probably clicked on this video because you want to get your XP up while working as an EMS in Emergency Hamburg. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So obviously with my private server right now, we're going to go ahead and join a public server real quickly. But obviously, you know, it's really frustrating when you're in Emergency Hamburg and the EMS doesn't come to rescue you. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys that love to play on the EMS team how to actually get full load of your XP when working the job. So let's go ahead and join the EMS team in a public server. Right before this, there is some bug fixes updates. You know, this is a v3.6.2. A reduced scooter renting price from €100 to €50 per minute, which is good. Fixed issues where the bank did not work on private servers, and a fixed bug where stop sticks didn't work on rental scooters. So if you found out this glitch, it's now patched. But let's go ahead and do this. So for those who don't know, the EMS job is actually in the fire department. Now this is really weird, but it all has a link, man. It all has a link, so you know you'll get it later in the video. So what you want to go ahead and do is click the emergency doctor there. You will get, you know, absolutely everything that you need. And if we walk over here to the locker, as you can see, we have a lot of things that we haven't actually, you know, equipped. For example, the bandage, the infusion, the blood transfusion, the fire tape, which we don't really need because we're not working on the fire team. But you know, maybe cones we can use, and well, obviously not this either. So what we really need to, you know, focus on is the blood transfusion. We're going to go ahead and equip that. The infusion itself, we're going to go ahead and equip that as well, and the bandage. And obviously, as you can see, I've already equipped this anyway, so we're going to go ahead and pick out our car. So if you didn't know, the XP actually allows you to unlock better cars. For example, we only have this at the moment because I only have 3000 XP. But as you go up, you know, actually this requires a game pass. But for example, these ones, I'm actually really close to getting this A6, which I'm actually going to go get because they're actually taking this away in the admin car. So I really want this back. But as you can see, you know, when your XP goes up, you can actually unlock vehicles like this, the Q5, the X3, and this coach. And I don't know why they actually had this, but you know, we move. Once you've gone ahead and spawned your car, all I want you to do is click F and keep your lights on at all times, because you actually have this thing in the top right corner called CP, and when this gets to 0, you are actually sacked. So all your hard work has gone to waste. So make sure to keep your lights on at all times. Now you may be wondering, why should I keep my lights on at all times? Now this is because people in Emergency Hamburg can't stick to the road limit. So the best thing to do is, when you're on teams like this, just keep your lights on, because when you speed, the speed camera won't flash you. This is literally a glitch, a speed glitch. This is literally a speed glitch, so make sure to keep your lights on. Now obviously, if you're in a public server that, you know, has a lot of people that are robbing, then you're in luck, because a lot of people that rob love to kill police officers. And in this top left thing here, you'll see, you know, the people that have died, the people that need help, and usually it builds up. Now I don't know why it's not building up at the moment, but you know, we'll give it time. But what I would suggest is that you stay in the city, because in the city is where people love to rob. You know, even if people rob far away, it doesn't matter. Stay in the city, because a lot of people die here. Now obviously, you know, if no one has actually died in the city, then you can go ahead and travel longer distances, you know, to get more X. What in the world is this guy doing, man? Oh no, man. But yeah, as I was saying, you can travel longer distances. And as you know, even when people are idle, for example police officers, you can actually go ahead and give them blood transfusion, and it actually ups your XP and gives you free money. So as you can see, it says a fire has broken out. You know, keep in mind that someone could actually die at the fire, so just always stay there. But you know, I will be making a video on the fire department team anyway, but for now we are with the EMS. And as you can see, there has been a robbery that has broken out here. There's been use of guns, and usually when there's been use of guns, someone has died. And as you can see, this fine man here, actually, oh, you don't need anything, so why have you got that out, sir? But most of the time when police officers come up to you like this, you can give them a blood transfusion and it gives you a bit of XP. And as you can see, someone has a medical emergency in the city, and we're going to go ahead and go over there and save his life. And I'm going to go ahead and teach you all the steps you need to get the amount of XP that you need to unlock great cars like this. So as you can see, the officer is on the floor, and you know, he needs urgent help. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take out our blood transfusion, and we're going to use the blood transfusion. As you can see, if we look up here, we've just got 10 XP from that. Now the worst thing about this is you can't use the blood transfusion twice. We're gonna have to use the infusion itself. We got 5 from that. We joined the server with a bit more commotion, and as you can see, there's already 3 people that need a medical emergency, man. This is crazy. And if you do this enough times for a couple hours, you can make at least 20k. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the second one, and we're gonna do the exact same thing. Okay, so as you can see over here, someone has died, and we're gonna go ahead and give him the transfusion. And as you can see over there as well, someone has also had a medical emergency. So basically, this is a medical glitch. Now, this is obviously one of the easiest ways to make, quick XP from the EMS team. I even gave this guy in the car a blood transfusion as well. Okay, this guy's respawned. So we've got another one. Okay, so as you can see, if we go overhead and go to our inventory, we can see that the infusions and the blood transfusion has run out. So what we need to do, actually, we can use bandages, but obviously we're going to need to go back to the fire station and refill on blood transfusion. So we're going to go ahead and do that straight away. Just look how many medical emergencies there are in this place alone. And as I said, stay in the city, obviously, because there's many medical emergencies in the city. And also, you're really close to the fire station anyway. What you need to do is go ahead and go back to the lockers and equip everything once again. These can actually run out, it gets frustrating, I know, but it would make more sense if they were all on you right there and then. But this game tries to be realistic, so they actually limit it a little bit so that obviously it's realistic for the players. But not to worry, because if you stay in the city and there's many medical emergencies in the city, as you can see on the map, there's actually medical emergencies over here. It's actually a fire as well, but there's many medical emergencies over there. There's another one that just happened over there. We're going to need to go ahead and go over there, but obviously it doesn't matter. You can go over there and come back. And if you have a fast car like this A6, then it will be much easier for you actually to go ahead and go over to those medical emergencies. Let's go ahead and click on one, and let's go ahead and save that person's life. Guys, if you haven't found a server, right, if you haven't found a server that a lot of people are dying in them, or a lot of people have medical emergencies in them, then you need to find a server. Because I flicked through 4 or 5 servers actually trying to find a server with a lot of commotion in it, but that's where you get your most success. So if you haven't found a server where there's lots of medical emergencies, you need to do that right away, because that's where you can get the most XP and the most success. And obviously sometimes you do need to drive like a madman, so feel free to just cut through here. I know the game tries to make you be realistic, so they put ponds here, but you can easily just avoid these with a little bit of skill. And if you do want that skill, you need to join my driving school, because you only have a couple days before the driving school. And the reason why I do say stay in the city is because going across the map now is a bit hard, because Emergency Hamburg has actually said that after a minute the criminals can actually choose to respawn. And if you're in the city and there's a lot of medical emergencies in the city, then it's much easier to just get over to the city than going across the map, because I don't really think you guys can do it in a minute. So it's very frustrating going across the map. So that's why I advise to keep in the city. But the choice is yours. The choice is yours. I'm just trying to get you guys to get the most XP you possibly can, so this video should help you. And let's be honest, most of the robberies are in the city. Most of the fun robberies are in the city anyway, and that's where most people actually die, because that's where the police officers want their XP. You obviously also have to be really quick with it, because as I said, Emergency Hamburg has added a feature that you can respawn after a minute and no one has responded to you. Now, I don't know actually if that timer goes up if an EMS has come to the scene. You're gonna have to tell me down below in the comments. But if you did enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe, and if this did help you, please tell me down below in the comments. And I can see that guy over here. We're gonna go ahead and help this guy before we end the video. Now, these people are smart, because they give you 8 transfusions and they give you 20 infusion. That's because blood transfusion actually give you 10 XP while the infusion only gives you 5. So you kind of need to use the blood transfusion as much as you can, to get the most XP you can. But before I do actually end this video, I will actually be going to the fire department, so you can see how much money I've made from just these little stuff alone. And sometimes, well, most of the time, these people are AFK, so you can actually still give them. Wow. So you know what, if you die again, I'm not helping you. Look look at this officer, man. Look at your drip, sir, man. This is a 0 out of 10 from me. This guy's got a 10 out of 10 drip, and that's why I'm not saving you, because I don't want you to get arrested and spend 2 minutes of your time in prison. But let's go ahead and go to the fire station. So we have made it back to the fire department, and we're going to go ahead and check how much we've actually made from this little shift. We've actually made 5k in 15 minutes. This is crazy, guys. And the thing is, if you're in a server that has a lot of people in it, then you're in luck, because I only did this for 15 minutes. So imagine how much you could make, 10 minutes of actually grinding, 15 minutes of actually grinding. I was just messing about, to be honest. Imagine an hour of this. Imagine how much you could make. This is just a brief summary of how much you can make when you're not actually doing your work, just messing about. But yeah, if this video did help you, smash the like button and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications that you're notified every time I make a video, and join my Discord server down below in the description. That was me, the Kraken, out.